taking dick.
Get my baby! Get my baby!
Only certain people gonna know what's wrong with this picture, right?
They don't know how to talk to you and tell me they want you to submit.
I've been getting nearly naked in front of strangers since I was 22 years old, and I've learned a lot about bodies by going to play parties incredibly frequently.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Man, she a 2 at 10. She a 10 at 2. She big at 10, and then she slim at 2.
Me taking dick.
Gay!
One time to make sure that's not what I want.
Huh?
Shouldn't be an issue. That doesn't make me gay.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
If I continue doing it, then yes, I'm gay. But like, for me to try it once and be like, okay, that's not for me, and
you are gay.
Hey, brother. Yeah, bro, you're gay for life. For life. It's over with for you, man. Hang it up. She done got you on camera and everything, dude. There's no coming out of this one. No getting out of this one. You may as well go to Joseph and continue to be with Joseph.
Stop.
Stop with. Stop with.
Get middle. Oh, we don't need that.
That's what she like. Still be hard.
Yeah.
He's annoying me right now.
I ain't gonna lie, man. There's nothing wrong with a little public display of affection, man. Some of us as men, we don't get that sort of stuff. Like, we don't. And I'm telling y'all, when you get at a comfort level of receiving public display of affection, PDA is what they call it, from your girl in public, man, it can really change your relationship, man. I'm telling you, it will. Try it.
Good job. My phone stop texting. She keep on texting. 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 My phone stop texting.
Oh man, fellas, y'all really liking this, fellas?
You serious?
I need to know. She looking like she benching she looking like she benching 225 at least 10 times, though. She can probably bench 225 more than the majority or percentage of men can bench 225 pounds.
Emotional, damn it!
Sometimes some muscles don't need to be developed at all.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna, right? Only certain people gonna know what's wrong with this picture, right? It's a certain something that's wrong with this image. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. Comment below what's wrong with this picture.
What do you mean by that?
I really couldn't tell except for the long face, but that's pretty much it. I really couldn't tell. Y'all put y'all comments, down low.
Question for white men. Is it true that once you go black, you never go back?
You know, usually the question that gets asked to white females after they get their back broken into. But that's a good question for white men. I think at the end of the day, a lot of people just have this secret fantasy about a different race. Like, let's just be honest. Majority, a lot of people are just like, I've never been with a white dude. A black female might say that. A white guy was like, man, I've never been with a black female or a Spanish female or a Middle Eastern girl. Like those things. And I think they're kept on the covers, but they fantasize about being with a different race all the time. Yes.
My ex told me it was probably because I was too aggressive and masculine. Well, maybe you should take notes, you put.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
There's nothing worse than an overly aggressive woman that's also pretty, dog. That's like a horrible combination, man. You super pretty, fine, and we trying to put up with it, but you overly aggressive. Damn, that sucks. That's trash.
I'm 19, rap on this fuck, and I make more money than my uncle with 3 baby mamas. He said I need a real job.
She belongs to the streets.
Well, I'm supposed to be giving you props because you make more money than your uncles by selling pictures online and exposing yourself. Yeah. You don't get no credit for that. Man, I mean, I know she slapped the hell out you, man. That's one thing, but the other thing is, why are you sleeping on the floor with just a pillow? That's the real question. But I take it as guys, bro, we can just pull up and just get comfortable anywhere. We don't need some fancy sectional, some couch, man. See, men are so simplistic. We can do stuff like this, but yeah, dog. Yeah, you might want to, you might want to handle your business real quick after you get your ass off that floor. Yeah, man, so you did something nice. Looks like you proposed, you wanted to have something nice, but it wasn't quite the proposal that your girl wanted. So she's gonna probably play it off, but then get mad at you for actually asking her to get married. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Women.
So one time I knew my ex was cheating on me. And so when he got home, I was like, this is really getting me going, you know? And so what did I do? I made sure that I out her and out her.
God damn it. God damn it. The energy portraying from the screen to the ears is insane from this woman, dog. Insane, bro. Like I said, man, like she got this certain level of proud to her that you just don't find. That's crazy.
These are all cards I actually pulled myself. This one right here is crazy rare. It's actually called an alternate art. They're super hard to pull. I've gone through like 200 packs and haven't pulled one.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this one's cute. It's pink. You could have that one.
Oh, really cute.
It's the least I could do. Look at these ones. These ones are awesome. They're Japanese, actually.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
And then these three are my favorite. They're from like the year 2000. That one's...
Yo, look, I need you to see if he got a Charizard on deck. You know, we'll see if he wants to make a deal or a trade for that Charizard. You already know what's up, you know. He bust open a couple Pokeballs and then showed him your cards. Bro, that gotta be, that has to be one hell of an experience, right? Like, just imagine you fellas, y'all doing what y'all doing with your girl. When y'all done, she like pull out like lipsticks and starts talking about shades of lipstick with you or whatever it may be. But Pokemon cards, that's a whole nother level of nerd, my guy.
These men don't want to go on no dates. They don't want to buy no flowers. They don't want to do nothing special for you. They don't want to take you nowhere. They don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to talk to you. And somebody they want you to submit. The f am I submitting to? The f out of here.
Most men don't know what to do anymore anyway. Just because, man, y'all limiting to, y'all to certain trips. We can't, a lot of men feel like they can't take y'all to even normal places anymore.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Dog, like we can't do anything. So at the end of the day, we're just gonna chill at home because that seems like the most thing that y'all want to do. All right, and then get mad at the fact that we want to chill at home now. We're not asking to take y'all out. It's because every time we ask or propose or make a suggestion, they keep getting shut down.
Yo, get my baby, get my baby.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The level of fear that you gotta have to jump out, run from the cops, and leave your kids behind. You so gullible, easily influenced. At this point, yeah, somebody go get the kids. They probably are not in the best hands. Like, I can't tell if they even in car seats or seat belts right now, but I would assume that they're probably not. That's also my opinion. But to run and ask complete strangers to grab the baby, that's crazy for me and showcases how unfit you are to be a mom. Wow.
I've been getting nearly naked in front of strangers since I was 22 years old, and I've learned a lot about bodies by going to play parties incredibly frequently. Specifically that we live in the most body-phobic society possible. We do not like to talk about bodies. We feel ashamed when we're around naked bodies. We feel ashamed about our bodies, even while we live in a society that so vehemently upholds white hegemonic beauty standards. Because we do not see bodies regularly, or that the bodies that we usually consume visually are ones that are hyper-curated on the internet. internet, we have a very skewed sense of what bodies actually look like, what it looks like to inhabit a body. But I have never felt sexier than when I've gone to play parties, and I realized that not only is my body worthy of adornment, worthy of celebration and attention, but that I actually feel far more comfortable in my body than I ever gave myself credit for. I was just in spaces constantly where I felt judged and shamed, or by comparison felt larger, less desirable, less wanted, less valuable because of the people that I was near. But when you're in person with other people who are barely wearing anything, when you yourself aren't barely wearing anything, you get to see yourself as you actually are in its most raw form. You get to see other bodies in their raw form. You get to see bodies in movement, bodies in sweat, bodies in ecstasy and pleasure. That is so amazing, and I don't think that we realize what we're missing out on by not having these experiences. So if you've ever dealt with shame around your body, an eating disorder like I have, or generally feeling as though your body is not worthy of celebration and care, I highly recommend going to a play party to celebrate this body that you get to inhabit, to celebrate the autonomy that you have to move the way that you want to be with the people that you want to not play at all, but to admire the bodies of other people who get to move through these spaces.
Look, at the end of the day, you got to get comfortable in your own skin. And I think as you get older and older, you showcase it. I mean, you get a little bit more comfortable, but it is a complex for most people. I won't suggest going to a big old party like this to get comfortable in your own skin. But like, you know what I'm saying, doing things to love the skin that you're in, you know, hygiene, certain routines, going to the gym, you get what I'm saying, listening to positive stuff, those sort of things, body positivity, in sort of words, like get you to get really comfortable in your skin. Not only that, finding a partner that's gonna show you that you're desired, no matter what you look like, man. You get the right partner that continues to show you that they crave you and desire you, man. Like, man, you can be dad bod 100%, and you can still feel comfortable and sexy because your woman is showing you affection, showing you that high level of crave, that excitement when she sees you. And that's just a great feeling to have. Or you can go to one of these these parties and get busted up.
It's just been made aware to me that the girls who are selling cooch are telling people that they're in real estate, but as like a cover up because they selling cooch.
I knew it. I knew it. I said it, and you all called me madman. I told y'all, everybody out here is selling box. Because how are you making this much money in regular old real estate in this current market? Like in like 2021, 2, 3, I'd be like, all right, that was the time to make the bread. But in current times, these real estate agents and these new home sales people are struggling because the economy's bad and people are afraid to buy homes. Or they just can't afford it. Just simply can't afford it. So how are there so many successful real estate agents? And I don't really see you posting about how many homes you've closed. But you're making so much money. How is this happening? Because you know, a real estate agent, they gonna post when they close. But y'all not posting your closings. Everybody's selling box. Bottle girls, bartenders, scrippers, real estate, nurses, anybody on a yacht, they just selling box. Anybody that travels outside the country, they're selling box. Anytime you can't tell what that woman does for a living, she's selling box. You seen her in Vegas, box. You seen her in Dubai, box. You seen her in the Mediterranean, box. I knew it. And what's even crazier is you're probably thinking these claims are unsubstantiated. No, because the women who aren't embarrassed about the fact that they sell box have commented under my videos multiple times. One, thinking it was funny, and two, being like, yeah, these are the signs that a woman's selling box. And these are women who sell box and they're open about it and they're like, yes, I'm selling box and these are the signs. Signs of the times? I don't know, were people always selling box to such an extent, or is this like a new thing? I think it's gotta be them, it's gotta be them phones. It's gotta be that music, all these female rappers and even pop artists talking about, you know, giving up box so much. They're like, well, if I'm already giving up box for free, might as well give it up for money.
Man, I'm thinking there's a cover up probably for so much stuff. Like you say your profession is this and that, man, but the whole time you giving up the box for some sort of transaction. You selling it, but it's almost like a trade, in my opinion. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, I'm gonna give you something on top of you buying this so I can make a little bit of money. That's the same as selling it. Oh, that's crazy. But not the real estate agents. Damn, guys. The female realtors are out there selling box to sell houses. Nah, dude, I don't know about that. That's a far-fetched one, but I mean, maybe case to case situation. That's crazy. But guys, look, don't forget to like, comment, sub. I need y'all to do this. Currently out of town right now, and I need y'all to go ahead and like the video. Make a short comment for your boy, and I'll see you on the next one.